I am a young innovator named Prajwal Anech, studying in BGS National Public School at 8th grade, and I love tech, keyboard, and everything that's related with music and tech. First, I was just very fascinated with electronics, and I would do something that would fulfill my needs, mainly something like toys, just turning an LED on, making a flashlight, also making that an Iron Man helmet, everything with just LEDs, etc. So that is where I started out, and then when I started solving problems, that was the first time in 8 years. So I first got the idea when I just called my grandmother. I just wanted to ask, what are the common problems you face in your everyday life? While telling this, she mentioned one very problem that I think was not which a solution was not already there in the market, and plus it was not something that everybody knew about. My grandmother, she's quite old and she also lives alone, and during this time health and hygiene has been more important than ever because of COVID-19 pandemic and so on. So I believe in having a core problem and then also a core solution below it. So it's supporting both, and then you start building up upon that. So I make everything strong enough, all the problems, all the solutions, and I most of the time just combine them. And then I come to the ideation phase where I start my true research. And then I ideate in such a way that I find out a prototype and I give it to those people, okay, who actually I surveyed, and some people whom I didn't survey. So after that, all the reviews I've got from the prototyping, testing, I come back, empathize, define, I ideate for that, I again build a prototype, and the process keeps going on. And I believe nothing is perfect, so you can always tune something up to such an extent that it at least looks perfect. Mentoring sessions were only in a 1 hour mentoring session mainly, and yeah, the process of mentoring was just really great. And there's actually one quote that I really am fond of, and it is completely proven by this scenario, is that you don't know what you don't know. And I think the mentoring sessions have helped me the best on this. So there was a lot of things that I didn't know about. So my mentor basically, since he was very experienced, he helped me with all these type of stuff. He told me that he just gave me a clue that there's something called so and so, and I think you should go research about this. He didn't tell the complete thing, so that I would research on my own, and I would also learn how to research side by side. So my parents supported me in almost all the ways they can. So they gave me some of their inputs as a user. My dad, he's like a rigorous tester. So if I build something, he has to take all the bugs, everything out of it, and only then he'd be like, okay, you have these many bugs, you have to fix it.
So I support him in all aspects of his needed. So I would see that as a parent, we have to do that, because we can't just let the kid do on his own since the boss has given you the needed stuff and you can do it. It's not a possible thing. We have to support him. We have to get him in all aspects. And for example, if he is working on any upbuilding project, a really hardware building project, and he is with me and I always work with him. And I test all his products or applications to ensure there are no bugs over there, so that I can actively participate in his one's application. So it's a feel like he feels that somebody is there to support him, and somebody is helping him.
Honestly speaking, according to them, I think it would be almonds.
That is a true case, because yeah. We have never imposed him that you should become a doctor, you should become an engineer, or you should become a cricketer, because the sense of being do something has come up from himself, because from the age of 6 to 7 years, he has a journey. He is working towards a journey to build his own company called IDB, and so he sees there's a goal set for him, and he works towards fulfilling his goal. So we always support him even to get his goal. He does all activities as other kids do. He has a hobby of playing piano, playing badminton, and he goes around, plays with the kids. He plays cricket, and at the same time he also plans his work.
उसको इच्छा है कि वो दूसरी जगह काम नहीं करे, वो खुद ही दूसरों को काम दे।
And after this was done, and he again called her grandmother saying this, he has done this, and he wanted to use this, and she was very happy. And obviously, when we meet next time, definitely we are going to give this product to her to use her and see what other benefits are.
So this is how the model works. So this is basically the electric bathing brush, or also known as the automatic scrubbing brush. So this is the main control unit, as you can see here. That's a small monitor here, which displays the values and then also displays the battery percentage and whether it's connected to Bluetooth or not. And then there's the dial here, the potentiometer, which is the main part of this entire, which controls this entire thing. So based on how many degrees this is turned, there's a signal that's sent to the buy box turn, which then controls these motors on the model itself. And the LED also plays a crucial role, which indicates the amount of power that's been supplied. So as the knob or if this potentiometer is slightly turned, the LED is dim, and as it is turned more, the LED becomes brighter, indicating it's turning at a higher speed. So without further ado, let's see how it works. So this is currently turning at a very low speed. As I've turned the potentiometer very slightly, I'm going to turn it a little more. So now it starts spinning at a higher rate, at a higher RPM. And now if I turn it completely, it starts spinning at a very rapid rate, which is when you want to really scrub yourself, and then it spins at a higher RPM. And then you can also make it spin anti-clockwise by turning the potentiometer to its max. And it spins anti-clockwise, and you can make your own combinations like this too. Here's how it looks inside. So currently this is just, since this is a POC or a proof of concept or an aka a prototype, it's not completely done. So here, if you can see, that's the electronics, the core parts. So here you can see the buy box turn, and then this is the LED which I mentioned about. So it's connected through this aux cable, aux type of thingy. And then here, this is the potentiometer which controls the spinning of this motor and this LED. So it sends a signal, again connected with that same aux part. What is something very adorable to me. It's like the 3D structure of how I want my main branch of my company, IIMB, to be. So I designed it using the same Tinkercad software, and I would think that is the first thing that I would even like to print, no matter how much filament it would even cost me for printing the entire structure. But yeah, that would be the first thing I would print. I didn't ever think to just quit or stop, because I believe that success is not a destination, it is a journey. So only if you go through that journey is what is when you attain success. And if you just stop at a point, then that's not called success at all.